Now who or what is stupid enough to come this far into my lair? I thought the webs served as perfectly clear warnings. Do not enter. Spiders present. I couldn't have been clearer about this. What do I need to do? Hang the remains of my meals in the doorway? Oh, it's you, pet. Of course I remember you. What on earth are you doing here? Did you rethink my offer? Do you want to stay here and let me take care of you? Pity. You simply don't know what you're missing. So why are you here then? Just a social call. No pitchfork and torch-wielding villagers behind you. That's good. I wouldn't expect you to be that stupid, but you never know. Speaking of which, I do hope you've brought me dinner. You remember what I said last time. 3 raccoons and a rabbit. Barely an appetizer. But it's a start. Thank you, sweetness. I'll take those off your hands. There. I'll get them strung up and ready for later. I will, in a bit. I had a late lunch. Would you like to come in and get comfortable? Of course, have a seat. Oh, Actually, sit there. Everywhere else you sit would probably end up trapping you in place. It's not my fault. The webs are just part of my life. I can't help it if I'm really, really good at making them. I'm the Spider Queen. This is what I do. Plus, they're pretty, are they not? Of course they are. Wispy and lovely, like a breeze brought to life, with the unyielding embrace of a drowning man desperately trying to find air. It's beautiful. Don't look so concerned. I forgot you have somewhat delicate sensibilities. Remember, I don't spend much time around humans. Careful. Mind yourself. My subjects at your feet, be careful not to step on them. There would be consequences for that. They're working, busily doing whatever I tell them to do. They won't hurt you, not without my order. You're fine, just ignore them. They may scurry over you, but that's all right. You're not in any danger. Why? Do you want to be? I'm teasing you. The faces you make entertain me. Very much so. I'm hoping I can still bring you around on the pet idea. But first, why don't you tell me why you're here? Oh, I believe that. I know I'm intriguing. Part of me expected you to come back and visit. I just didn't expect it to be this soon. Flattery will get you everywhere. But I know that's all it is, flattery. You're still afraid of me. Your fear outweighs your interest. I can smell it on you. The racing heart, the fight or flight response just on the edge. And yet, you're here, putting on a very good show of being brave and unconcerned. If it wasn't for your body's responses, I might just believe you. But no, this isn't the physiological response of someone who just wants to tell me how beautiful I am, or to bring me tributes in an effort to know me better. What is it you want? What about my webs? Of course they are. All spider webs are made of silk. High in protein, flexible and durable. A true wonder of nature. Mine are not that different from other spiders. Larger, of course. My silk has the same basic molecular components, but there's a bit of, let's say, enhancement built in. Magic is a strong word, but I suppose it might be accurate. I'm the queen, after all. I'm far above other spiders in every measurable way. I have power that only the queen can have over her subjects. And I suppose that extends to my webs. It makes sense. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, I know where you're going with this. Of course I do. I know exactly what you seek. Well, let me guess. You spoke to someone. A guild leader, a mage, maybe even a simple tailor. And they told you about the legendary spider silk. How it can be woven into a fabric that's as light as a whisper and as strong as a plate of iron. How it breathes as it moves. How it's priceless, if it can even be found. Am I getting warmer? Before we go further, you know I have to ask, did you tell anyone about me? Even in a hypothetical sort of way? Are you sure? I'll trust you for now. So, you've come to see if the legends about spider silk are true. Is that about it? Very brave of you. Or very foolish. One or the other. I assume you already know that regular spider webs won't work for spider silk. Otherwise, it would be as common as cotton. Exactly. Which means only special silk will work. And since I'm the most special spider you know, here you are. You seem to be in earnest. I'll tell you what you want to know. Yes, fabric made from spider silk is possible. And yes, it's as priceless as it sounds. It used to be somewhat more common, back when spiders like me were more common. But now that it's just me, it might be the rarest thing in the world. Aw, you are adorable, you know that? You're so scared, but you're still asking. Let me ask something first, human. Why? Why do you want it so badly? What will you do with it? There are worse motivations in the world, I suppose. I don't blame you for wanting to live in comfort. Thank you for being honest with me. As if I can't sense your galvanic skin response from here. When will you learn just how much I can feel about you? All right then, let me tell you how it works. You can't just harvest the silk from existing webs, even my existing webs. It won't work. It's far too sticky. It won't weave properly. The only way to make fabric from my silk is for me to deliberately produce the right type for you. Soft, strong, and not at all sticky. Now, what do you think the challenges for that might be? Here's a quick lesson in spiders. Our silk comes from our spinnerets, located about here. And each spinneret produces a different type of silk. Some spinnerets make silk that's sticky and good for webs that trap prey. But some spinnerets make a softer, finer silk, which is what you're after. Quiet. Absorb the knowledge I'm bestowing on you. This is a gift in itself, you know. Anyway, I have a pair of spinnerets specifically for that fine, soft silk. I can make it. That's not a problem. It would take time, that's all. But there's another hurdle. Can you guess it? Think limited resources. My silk is mostly protein, and we're talking about a lot of protein here. You're asking me to expend my own energy and protein stores to make you thread that you can weave. That's a very tall ask. Resources are limited for most spiders. Some of us even eat our old webs in order to get some protein back into our systems. I would never, of course. I'm the queen. But I'm saying it happens. So you tell me, human, where will all this protein come from? And how can I weave webs to catch my dinner if I'm busy spinning silk for you? Think about it. How badly do you want the silk? What are you willing to trade for it? How about I make a modest proposal? You accept my offer to be my pet. No, let me finish. You'll stay with me. You'll hunt me my food. You'll help look after my kingdom. You'll do what I say. And in return, I'll make the silk that you want. I'll even show you how to weave it into fabric. The process is fairly tricky, you know. Of course it is. One wrong move and the silk is ruined. I told you this was a difficult process. There's a reason the fabric is so rare. No, you'll have to live here with me full time. I'm fairly high maintenance, you know. Don't be silly. You won't have to wear anything like that. That's beneath you, and beneath me as well. But I can pat you on the head if I wish. And I can tell you what a good pet you are. Assuming you are a good pet, you'll have to work hard at it. Well, that depends. If you let me down, of course you won't get the silk. But there might be further punishments needed to really get the point across. Let's not talk about potential downsides. I think this is a fairly balanced offer. You serve, I give you what you want. And you can turn that into wealth and power as desired. Of course, I'm not a monster. When the silk is done, you're free to go. Our contract will be at an end. That is, if you want to go. You may decide you like it here. We'll see. So what's your answer? I'm afraid yes, you do. I need an answer now, or you won't be leaving. Call me a mercurial queen, but I'm feeling a little less charitable by the minute. Make your choice. Excellent. Your service starts now. Oh yes, we must get right to it. Start by bringing me one of those raccoons you delivered. I'll need to keep my strength up. Very good, pet. I think this is going to be quite a lovely arrangement indeed.